Hey there, everybody. How's it going? It's Dragon back here again, and this is a quick vlog to say I'm a bit of a twatsicle because I just got through recording the first video for the Slime Rancher full update, and what had happened was I had hit preview stream, not start recording, and so for the entire thing, it was just on preview. So essentially I lost an hour's worth of footage from that one mistake. However, this quick vlog at the start of what you guys are going to see as episode 1 is just for me to explain that the 4 slimes that were randomly generated, I can 100% assure you they were randomly generated. I wish I had the footage of that, but unfortunately not. I did go to Google, random number generator. The only one that wasn't randomly generated was Hunter Slime, which was the one that I had selected previously for myself. So the randomly generated 3, I boosted it up to 3 because 2 seemed a bit too small. So there's 4 slimes in total that I am allowed to use on my ranch, and I cannot have hybrids that do not exist within that are created without one of these 3. So yeah, I'll explain it after I explain this. So then, the 4 slimes we have to go into our ranch is Hunter Slimes, Fire Slimes, Phosphor Slimes, Dervish Slimes. Now the rule is that I can only have slimes which are created as Hunter plus Phosphor, Hunter plus Dervish, Phosphor plus Hunter, Phosphor plus Dervish, Dervish plus Phosphor, Dervish plus Hunter, and Fire Slimes obviously. Because those are the slimes that I can have on my ranch. I'm not allowed to have any other slimes. However, I am allowed to collect slime plots outside of the ranch. So I can have them, I can bring them in and sell them, but I cannot have the slimes themselves on my ranch. And I've already figured out with the areas that we eventually unlock what goes where. So, for the overgrowth, which is the area to the right, it is the hunters that were fed plots. So if they started as hunter slimes and were fed plots, they go to the overgrowth. For the grotto, it is phosphors that are fed plots. So if they start as phosphors, fed plots, they go to the grotto. For the lab area, it is the dervish slimes that are fed some plots. So if they start as a dervish, fed plots, they go to the lab area. The main area is for the farms and fire slimes. So they'd be growing the fruit. And I think it's just fruit, because I don't think dervish slime is the veggie eater. Yeah, no, so it's probably just going to be fruit and the fire slimes. While the docks area is going to be the chicken coops. And I explained that and also, got some stuff ready on the ranch already. Because on there already I have 3 slime Largos, which were hunter slimes, which I fed phosphor plots, so they are now hunter phosphors. There's 3 of them. I have a pogo fruit tree ready to go, and a silo next to that. So when it comes to it, when you guys see the first episode following this, I just wanted to give you that heads up because I was a twat and hit preview stream and not start recording. So it's a fault on my part, and I wish I could have actually hit start recording properly, but I didn't. So here comes the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey there, everybody, how's it going? It's Dragrain back here again, and welcome back to Slime Rancher. Now, firstly, I'd like to thank the me of the past for being an absolute twat and not hitting record. So what happened was I'd gone ahead and I did an entire recording session for the first episode, worked out all the rules and everything for this Slime Rancher challenge, and turns out I'd hit preview stream, hadn't switched over to start recording, so that didn't record properly, as that lovely little intro vlog probably informed you guys. But yes, we are back, and as I stated in said intro vlog, we are only allowed 4 slimes on this ranch. So we've got the hunter slimes, fire slimes, the phosphor slimes, and the dervish slimes. Now, those are only allowed on the ranch, so no other slimes can be allowed on this ranch. So if I open that, no other slimes are allowed in there, or down there, or at the docks. And the only exception to this is I can get wild slime plots and trade them in, but I can't have the slimes on this ranch. However, I'm going to limit myself to only being allowed to bring in 2 types of wild slime plots. So, seeing as I have the fire, dervish, hunter, and phosphor as my ones, I could bring in any others. However, I can only bring in 2 different plot types at a time. So I could bring in crystal slimes and tangle slimes, say, but I couldn't bring in a mosaic or a honey if I had those in my vac tanks, in my vac pack. And I have gone ahead and planned out what's going to be happening with each area. So here where we are, which is the main area, is going to be the farms and fire slime area. So we're going to have probably farms on this side, silo up there, and then we'll have fire slimes here, fire slimes here, and probably another farm thing or a silo there. And that is because we'll probably need a lot. Then the grotto, which is that way. That's the overgrowth. The grotto is going to be for the slimes that were originally the phosphor slimes. So if I had got a phosphor slime fed at a hunter plot or a dervish plot, they'd go in the grotto. Now that's the other thing. I'm only allowed to combine the slimes with plots of the other slimes that I'm allowed to use. Which kind of sucks because I was hoping... Because you know fire slimes cannot be mixed with anything, so they're a solitary standalone. So I can only have hunter phosphors, hunter dervish, phosphor hunter, phosphor dervish, dervish hunter, and dervish phosphor. So yeah, phosphors will go there, dervish will go in the labs, so that's where they're going. Hunters will go into the overgrowth, and then the docks I'll use for chicken coops. And that's essentially how this is going to work. Now, I did go ahead and purchase the jetpack, tank boost, and water tank, and these are the next things on my list to get. But at the moment, I think the main goal is going to be trying to get another slime key, which means I'm going after the phosphor gordo, because I'm pretty sure he gives out a slime key, and I need that to go to Indigo Quarry, because what I want to do is go ahead and unlock the ancient ruins as soon as possible, because that way I can then go to friggin' Glass Desert and use that to get myself the fire slimes and the dervish slimes, plus a couple wild blocks probably. But yeah, that is the plan for this episode, to unlock the areas that I need and get ready to essentially go to the new area. Hell, actually it's like starting from scratch pretty much. But yeah, got this work cut out for me, and then also when the updates eventually come in, not sure if I'll make an exception for those newer slimes, but you know, it's a possibility. Because I really do want to see what those new slimes are like, even if I only just get their plots, that'd be fine by me. Victor Humphreys, I have to go check that one out. And this is the only part I hate about this. I can't just jetpack my way out like I usually, well, like I used to. Take these stony hens with me. Mike. Have fun. I am thinking, eventually, just once the final update they have planned in the development roadmap at the moment, which is like version 1.4 or something, I can't remember exactly, but once that's out and I've done a little bit of video stuff you know, just messing around with it, seeing what I can and can't do with it. Then I think what I'll do is do an ultimate ranch challenge, which I just came up with myself earlier. And essentially what the ultimate rancher challenge is, you can only, it's similar to this, however you cannot bring in any wild plorts, and all the ones you can use have to be decided by a random generator. So that's either a random number generator, just a random list generator, or like a D20. If you don't know what a D20 is, it's commonly used in Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons, and it is essentially a 20-sided dice, hence the short name D20. But yeah, and so the catch with the Ultimate Ranch Challenge is you can only use the ones that are randomly generated, and as a result, you can only have 3. That's right, so it'd be 1 for the grotto, 1 for the lab, or this main area, and yeah, that's the grotto, that's the overgrowth. So yeah, one of them would go in the overgrowth, 1 would go in the lab or this main area, and 1 would go into the grotto. Now, the only exception to having to get the wild plorts, I think I'm going to make it, is to get into the ancient ruins and the glass desert, because for that you do need specific plorts. So that is going to be literally the only exception to the Ultimate Ranch Challenge, and I'm going to make it a bit more tricky by saying that the slimes that you randomly generate cannot come from the same area. So, say in your random generator you got Hunter Slime and Honey Slime. You could only choose one of those, because they are found both in the Mossy Blanket. You can only have one of them. Or say you had Mosaic and Dervish. They're both found in the Glass Desert. You can only have one of them. So that's why I'm calling it the Ultimate Rancher Challenge, because you have to essentially unlock these areas so you can get your slimes, but at the same time, you can only have one of the slimes from that area, which has to be from one of the 3 you generated, and you cannot bring in any wild plorts. Actually, there will be one exception to that. The only wild plort you can bring in, if you ever get it, is the gold slime plort. That is the single plort you can bring in. That is the only exception. So, say if I did the random number generator thing for this at that time, and I got, say, the Mosaic, like Mosaic, friggin' Crystal, and Rad, those would be the only ones that I'm allowed to have on my ranch. So yeah, it is literally the Ultimate Rancher Challenge, which is what I'm going to call it, and that is going to happen once version 1.4 is out. And I'm going to write that down once I finish recording this, because I actually really want to do it. And if any of you who are watching this decide to do it, please tell me, because I'd be interested in seeing how well you guys do. I don't want them to go feral, so I'm just leaving them with that. And I'm going to go burst the Phosphor Gordo, and then I'm going to unlock the Indigo Quarry, because that's essentially next on the list. Because I need to go in there to be able to get the stuff to go into the ancient ruins, and then eventually the glass desert. So, priority number 1 is Indigo Quarry. And then, following that, will be the ancient ruins. But thankfully for you guys, you won't have to watch me struggling to get things. So essentially it's going to be unlock the Indigo Quarry, go in there, get some stuff, go back to the ranch, and then try find a Gordo, which I think I know of a couple in there. So yeah, I'm gonna try in this episode on opening the ancient ruins. Like, that is the end goal. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and go get the slime key to unlock the ancient ruins area. Then I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and farm the... oh Jesus. I'm gonna go ahead and farm the plorts I need to get in there. But you guys won't have to watch that. I'm essentially gonna cut to the point where I have got all that stuff, so I'll be right back. Hey there, big dude. Can you do that? No. Shit. Don't wanna die. Let the radiation level go down. And the only downside about trying to beat this dude. Oh shit, I missed a few. Oh crap, the one I fucking lost in there. Shit. I lost a single one. I have to quickly just sprint out here and find one. Find one vegetable. Pass a bit and not eating them all. Oh, you ate them all. You cheeky little dicks. Not all those are fools. Oh no, groups, not what I need. Shit, I'm getting irradiated as all hell. There's one over here. That works. So we've got the jigglies and... oh, come on. I thought I had shot them all in them. Isn't there carrots out here usually? Carrots are not. I'll take it. Maybe I missed more than one. That works. Slime key. Have fun, little dudes. I need one of your plorts, that's right. Pretty sure it's a rad plort I need. So, yeah, I just come back to the ranch quickly because I know those guys have got some plorts for me. Oh, great, something from that guy. Dudes. Pretty sure I need... is that all? Yep, that's all. I'm gonna get these guys some pogo fruit. That way, gotta turn in the plorts rather quickly. Sweet, I got 1,000 now. Okay, PS, ever heard of Gilded Ginger? That is one of the things they said is going to be coming to the future updates. It's a mythical veggie that is said to be a favourite fruit of the equally mythical gold slime, but some say neither of them actually exist. I can testify that they do. I can seriously testify that they do. And I've completely forgotten to mention it by now, but this is the character we play as. This is Beatrix. And have to say, she is adorable. Good job, Monomi Park. It's incredible what they've done with this game, to say the least. Because it really is a good game, and you really do get a decent sense of immersion. Plus it's fun. And somewhat peaceful. I say somewhat because of the tar. But I think they're adding in a casual mode at some point. Which is essentially just going to make it so that the tar are not a problem. Heading towards one of my favourite areas. And voila. Okay, so there's a pink one, which already has it. What else do we need? Boom, rad, phosphor. Boom, rad, phosphor, rock. Can't remember. Honey, was it? Yeah, so there's the boom slime one. There's the honey slime. So yeah, honey, boom. And there's the phosphor slime. Here's the rock one. So let's do the rock one first. Oh, that's weird, it didn't make the singing noise. Next up, the red. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was just too far away from it. Oh, that's right, you need a slime key for that. Oh well. So we got phosphor. Boom. Honey. Where's the other one? Oh, it's up that way, isn't it? Yeah. Phosphor, boom, honey. Can get the boom and honey here as well as probably the phosphor if I wait. Not too much longer, that is. That's a plus. And then tabby. Phosphor, boom, honey. Okay, let's go get the boom and the honey slime plorts. Because both of those can be found in this area. Yo, Boomy. Nope, nope, shit, mine. Okay, let's go get the honey, and then we'll wait and get the phosphor. And if I remember correctly, it's 5 quantum plorts for the glass desert transporter. Screw it, I'm taking the gold plort. So there was a gold plort in here. A gold slime, for that matter. Now that I think about it. That's cool. I may have to make a quick stop back at my ranch once I get the honey plort. Yeah, because that way I can get the phosphor plort at the same time. Any honey plorts around here? Hello? Anyone? Oh, there's one. Sweet, that works. Back to the ranch again. I'm just happy I got the gold plort. Thought something was a bit shiny and out of the place, and lo and behold, it's a gold plort. Hey, phosphors. Might just use the gold plort to be able to clear up a space in my friggin' backpack inventory. How much is a gold? Wow, 478. That's impressive. Corral, purchase, init, purchase, solar shield, need 425. Can I? Just gonna shoot these over here so that way I don't have to worry too much about them. Did you guys eat a couple things while I was gone? Surprised. Thank you. Bollocks, not enough. How much was it that I needed? Solar shield, 425, okay. Purchase. Right, solar shield is up. Let's grab you guys. Reckon 6 of those. How you guys doing? I'm giving them more because they are Lagos and crap, they're just eating quite a few, so. I'll put another fiber in there. Alright, so those guys got food. Now I can go back to the Ancient Ruins store, finish off what I needed to do, and go into the Ancient Ruins, find some quantum slimes, get some quantum plorts, which now I think about it, I should grab some fruit of some kind. I'll grab that on the way. I'm gonna take 5 pogo fruit with me. Because you only need 5 quantum plorts to be able to get into the glass desert. Alright, honey plort 1 is the closest. Bam. Next up, phosphor. Bam. Last but certainly not least, the boom slime. I actually wonder what kind of civilization used to be here. Like, because they were smart enough to make something like this, a full-on lock system based around plots and inhabitants of this world. Yet we have no clue what on earth this ancient civilization that built these ruins even looks like. Like, was it slimes? Was it not slimes? Was it people? Nobody knows. No, I'm not even kidding, that's literally like nobody knows something. Alright, let us find some quantum slimes. There's one. 2, 3. Sweet. 1. Keep sucking up the quantum slimes while I'm at it. Alright, so there's 3 quantum plots, good to go. Just need 2 more. Ah, sweet, there's 2. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Shit, where'd that plot go? My plot. Boop. Okay, which one of you didn't eat? Okay, 5 quantum plots. Now... wait. Do we need another slime key? Seriously, if we need another slime key, I'm just gonna, like, go off and do some spam farming of whatever resource I need. I'm still trying to remember if I need a slime key to get into the, teleporter to go to the frickin' glass desert. I think I do, but I'm not entirely sure. Probably do now that I think about it a bit more. Still trying to remember if there's one down below. I don't think there is, so to the glass desert we go. Oh god, I'm starting to rhyme again. Nope, yep, nope, you need one. Shit. Alright, so I'm gonna go do some fruit farming because I know that the frickin' Quantum Gordo is just down that way, so I'm gonna go do some fruit farming, come back, and burst him. So, yeah, I'll be back as soon as humanly possible. Alright, that gives me everything I need for the Quantum Gordo. Pretty sure you're gonna give me a slime key. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Here it goes. It's like shooting them into an infinite void. It just keeps devouring. God damn, he gets big. There we go. Slime key. Slime key! Let's go box it up. Shatter those against the wall. Cool. And sounds like we're dealing with some tar up top. Where'd the other one go? There. Dealt with your shit. Yeah, I only just noticed how, like, disturbing a quantum Largo's eyes is. Because, like, they are vacant. Like, they're just dots. White dots, pretty much. Sure, you could say the same about some of the other slimes, but it's just, like, something about the quantum slime Gordos just makes it, not Gordo, well, yeah, Gordo and Largos, just makes it that much more terrifying. Like, well, not terrifying, unsettling is the word I'm looking for. Here we go. Time to go to the glass desert. Yeah, good, I was right, it was 5. 1. 1. 2. 3. I do like the fact that they get the look of the quantum size on it. 4. And 5. Let's walk. Sweet the Glass Desert. Ah, here we go again. Welcome back, everyone, to the Glass Desert. Hey, look, there's a tangle quarter. Can forget he's up there. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here because I've finally got to the Glass Desert, which is one thing I wanted to do, but I still have a bit more to do, which I'm probably going to save for the next episode. So it's just going to be a quick exploration, trying to find if I can go to the area where I found the in construction sign last time, as well as collecting any fire or dervish slimes that I happen to find. So, you have that to look forward to. So this is Dragrain, signing out. Catch you guys next time. Also, if you're new, please hit subscribe and the bell notification if you like this type of video, so you can stay up to date whenever I upload one. So, again, catch you guys next time.